The Justice Department, here is the real issue. The Justice Department says it's official policy not to indict a sitting president. I'm hoping this trial proves that sitting presidents and former presidents should constantly be indicted. The job of president should not be so important that he can't be indicted while he's in office. And the Justice Department's immunity from prosecution gives a sitting president too much power to seize even more power. Because the Justice Department doesn't prosecute sitting presidents, it was that much easier for Donald Trump to try to change the 2020 presidential election. The Justice Department was called in and asked to help steal the election, and they couldn't prosecute him because it wasn't their policy to prosecute a sitting president. It's time to move the Justice Department out of the executive branch. It's time to change this policy. There is no law on the books that says a sitting president can't be indicted. It's just the policy of the Justice Department. It's a wrong policy. Prosecute Trump, but prosecute the bankers who crashed our economy. Prosecute the healthcare executives who rip off Medicare. And instead of making them pay close to $1 billion in fines, instead make them go to prison. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Republican Florida Senator Rick Scott. Prosecute Trump, but prosecute Rick Scott, who ripped off Medicare for $1 billion when he ran his healthcare company. And all he had to do was pay a fine. And then it freed him up to go run for Senate and get elected. He rips off Medicare to the tune of $1 billion. He should go to prison, not pay a fine, and then get elected to the Senate, warning us that Medicare has to be privatized because it's running out of money. It's running out of money because Rick Scott stole it all. Lock Donald Trump up. Lock him up. Lock everybody up. I believe in law and order. Law and order for everyone. We're locking up the wrong people. 2.5 million Americans behind bars. Empty out, get rid of all the nonviolent offenders and fill them with rich white Republicans.